This is the project we've started today. We've mowed a border all the way along here, and we're going to raise the level of the ground to match the top of these mounds. We've had to do that because, as you can see here, soil is not very good. It's more clay than soil. So we've imported all this soil and put all the trees above that clay line. And what we're doing here is we're connecting each round to each other, so when it rains the water will flow evenly into each other. And once we do that, we're going to lay down a thick layer of cardboard. Then on top of the cardboard we'll put mulch. We'll put some soil around the trees, some fresh soil around the trees, and hopefully that'll bring them back to decent health. This one here is another orange. That's a Washington orange. That there is a lime. This one is Tangelo and mandarin. It's two fruits in one tree. Grapefruit and grapefruit. It's a blood orange, which is not too healthy at the moment. But it's coming good. It's nowhere near as bad as what it was. One of the workers. This is our famous mandarin tree, doing really well, and the fruit on that is absolutely beautiful. That one there is a dwarf mandarin. Gives about 30 pieces of fruit every season. That's been going great. That's a Tangelo, bearing a bit of fruit as well. That's another Tangelo, and that's phase one of the project. So phase two of this project, laying the cardboard and pegging it down so the wind doesn't get to it, because as Murphy says, when you're doing something, the wind will come up. Like when we planted every one of these trees. Every one of these trees we planted in the wind. It's usually a southerly heading into that direction. That's why most of our trees are leaning that way, and they're not too bad at the moment. So we've put a lot of cardboard down, a thick layer of cardboard, which will keep the ground moist. It'll kill the grass underneath. And we've been saving these banana logs from when we cut down our bananas, and we've put them around the base of each of the trees to keep the good soil in that we've just paid a pretty penny for. And yeah, still gonna have to remove some of that soil from around the base there, that's all. But other than that, that is now good to go to get mulch delivered and fill over all of the cardboard area. These trees are looking okay. That's another mandarin. That's a dwarf mandarin that we brought up to Queensland from Sydney in a pot. That's supposed to be a Tangelo. Haven't had fruit. This is the first season that we're going to get fruit off that. hopefully it is a Tangelo, because we have bought other Tangelos in the past and they've turned out to be pink grapefruit. Yeah, company that puts them together obviously labelled them incorrectly, and as Murphy says, you know, the one that you don't want is going to be the healthiest tree. That's it right there. And we've also got all of these banana leaves that have been decomposing, so we're going to bury that in the middle as well. And hopefully that grey clay will become rich fertile soil with the cardboard and all this mulch on it, as we've done at the back of the property. Well, that's almost complete. It's just a bit of tidying up is all that it needs now. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple of weeks and the weeds have got away from us. But we'll get rid of these weeds, tidy up the edges, and that is job complete.